world number 2, so for some reason whomsoever is the world number 1 wasn't here, and Kurowski is the number 1 seed. The referee in the middle for this one is Roberto Correa of Chile. Who was it that sorted out Samarashvili then this morning? He was in the lower half of the draw and he lost out to Arkhipov in the quarter-final. That put him in the repechage contest. And who was it that he defeated in the repechage?
Yeah, here is the number 1 seed from Poland.
Yep, Vajko Vanisic.
These kids are quite serious. Sleeve, tricep.
Kurowski lost out to Yang, if you remember. Right. That was a very close run semi-final. Yang eventually coming out on top as Kurowski's energy levels began to drain.
Yep. It's a spectacular Seotoshi. Nice hand tricep, dual grip, sleeve. Oh, whoa! Big lifting hip throw.
One way and then the other. He almost got turned, didn't he?
Yes, but the head went to the floor. I hope. Maybe. Will they look at it? It's gonna let it go. Yep. Good grip in the armpit. This is right where the Georgian wants him here. He loves this kind of thing. Oh, went to the head.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, these are risky things.
Just the way that he executes that technique, it looks as though he gets his right knee down first of all.
If I was a Polish coach, I'd be screaming about that head dive.
Well, I think on both occasions, if you look at the replay, you'll see that he's got the right knee in contact with the tatami first.
Oh! Wow. What a step out. Big hips from this kid, Samarashvili. Big hips. Love the way he commits to the hips across. Going for the lifting throw. Kurowski not having much of an answer. Doesn't seem to like that tricep grip very much, but is accepting it. We'll see if he has any answers to this coming up this exchange. He does go right and left, which makes him very dangerous. Can't quite get the regrip on his sleeve. Samarashvili has a slight advantage in hand position. He's able to get that hand on.
Minute and a half left to go. I just get the feeling that if Kurowski can stay in there, almost the Sukashi there, but I get the feeling that if Kurowski can stay in this, the longer he stays in this, the better. Yes. We saw the kind of conditioning that he had against Yang, and it was only because Yang was supremely well conditioned that I think that he came out on top. Samarashvili maybe not as super fit as Kurowski. And we've already had nearly 3 minutes. See what happens when Kurowski starts to step up the tempo a bit.
Whoa, there it is again with the hip. Oh!
Well, you can see where he wants to go with that. He's not luring him in. Samadashvili gets into the attack, doesn't throw him, and he almost gets caught. It's about the third time that Kurovski's been threatening to counter.
I like that.
I just feel that Kurovski needs to keep up the tempo rather than to slow it down.
Yes.
Samadashvili doesn't give me the impression of wanting to stay on the mat for too long. Kurovski's already picked up a penalty. He's going to pick up a second here. He can't afford to play that game. He's already one Shido down. This is the kind of pressure that he needs to apply. Samadashvili, second to get to his feet. Always, for me, the first sign that things may be going the way of your opponent when you are second back up to your feet and second back to the start point. You know, mouth open, tongue hanging out, breathing heavy. Here comes Kurovski again.
Big hips, big hips.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep threatening. You don't have to put in anything special there. Because even the threats demand a reaction from your opponent. And every reaction, it's slowing down Samadashvili. Has he got enough left in the tank? He gave so much in that contest with Yang.
Yes, he did.
And it doesn't matter how long you get given to recover. It's very difficult to get rid of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's only within, what was that, maybe less than 2 hours ago that that match happened.
For sure. Nice attack. Keep going.
Right over the top. Does he have to choke in? This would be a nice finish. If we can. We can't really see from this angle.
It's not bad.
It seems as if it's under the neck, but he's also anchoring down. If he could use that other leg to keep that leg free, the hand free. And there's enough space.
Yeah. Up quickly. The quicker you get up, the quicker the referee is going to force your opponent back to his feet. So you don't want to hang around there for too long. Samadashvili definitely struggling with the tempo here. Kurovski's got to keep the tempo up, keep the pressure on. There he comes again. Nice grip over the back. Little push out from Samadashvili. He almost goes over.
Lift.
Hasn't got the power now for those finishes.
Yes, absolutely right.
You know, he puts himself in a nice position, and if this was minute one of the contest, he goes over.
Yes. Yeah, gas tank is a huge factor in these tournaments. Yeah, how many more big attacks does he have? A big throwing style like Samadashvili? Not sure.
For me, it looks like a counter from Samadashvili will be the only thing that will do it.
Yeah, it's like a Tanya Toshi sort of a thing.
He doesn't have the power to generate something that will get past Kurovski. And Kurovski, because we've seen him fade as well, he's just got to hope that he's that little bit stronger and he can catch Samadashvili. Here he comes again.
Oh, that's a big attack.
Yeah, well, he walked onto that, didn't he?
Yes, and now this might be it.
It's not the best position. Going to have to get him turned.
Yes. Oh, the arm is coming out. Oh, he's able to twist it.
It's so easy to sit here and say, do this, do that, do that.
Oh, man.
But the sooner you can get to your feet is the sooner the referee's going to look at your opponent and get him stood up. Samadashvili bent over double, just out of your shot there.
Yeah.
Here comes Kurovski again. Pressing forward, left arm around the body. Threatening again. Snaking that arm up over the back.
Whoa!
In he goes, and there he catches him!
Wow! Wow! Whoa! Went for the big lift, went for the huge lift. Karofsky was able to slip his hips out from underneath, twist, and then get a counter of his own.
And that's what Samadashvili was waiting for.
Yes.
He wanted Karofsky to expose himself because the counter was the only thing that he had left. And he almost caught him.
Almost. Great reaction from Karofsky, too. Wow, they both had just enough in the tank to go for that last huge attempt, and what an outcome that was.
Great battle.
Wow.
Great battle.
Yeah, definitely deserves this third bronze medal, Matt. The bronze medal here. Wonderful.
Yep. Worked hard for it.
Yes.
And what's really fantastic is the second time that I've seen it.
Oh! Wow, what an athlete, too. Look at that.
He still had enough in the tank.
Yeah, he still could have gone. Man. What a medal. I would love to see that again.
Well, we saw both the Polish athletes defeated in semi-finals, and both of them managed to come back and pick up wins. And I guarantee we'll have a chat with both of them tomorrow if they're around. Samadashvili just tanked in the end, to be honest.
Yes, look at this. Big Osoto across.
He was waiting for it, wasn't he?
There it is. Ready. Osoto come in, looking for that lift. Slips his hips out, gets the head and arm and twists it.
Great sequence.
Yeah, seriously.
He was on his way, you know.
Yep. You know, we spoke earlier, he can go both sides, right, left. See, this is a left Osoto and a right turn
finish,
throw. So those kinds of things that this kid does really makes him distinguished from, I think, a lot of the other athletes that we saw today.
He was quick into the turn,
And if you can already do that, I mean, developmentally, he's so far ahead of the game, and, you know, he just has to keep this momentum.